Super hot.
Super hot.
Super hot.
Super hot.
Super hot.
Super hot.
So we've been playing tons of games at the Idea Xbox stand, and Ellen, I know there's one that you're particularly excited about, Superhot.
Oh, I love it so much. I've been really excited, looking forward to this game. It was originally developed in a 7-day FPS dev challenge, and I just think it's amazing. Because I am not the best at first-person shooters, but what I am really good at is puzzle games. At least I like to think so. And this is a wonderful amalgamation of the two. It's amazing. You're in this very stark white world, and your enemies are bright red. Shoot them and they shatter. It's so beautifully done. One of the devs described it as like a game of chess, but all the pawns are out there to kill you. So it's just amazing. And time only moves when you do. Everyone is these amazing red crystal things, and if you shoot them, they shatter into pieces, and it's extremely satisfying. And it's just one of these, it's such an amazing concept. Further along in the game, you get a katana, so a bullet can come towards you, and you can cut it in half with a katana. It's so cool, and it's just really, really clever.
I personally found it one of the most challenging games, because if you approach it like you would a normal first-person shooter, you get absolutely destroyed. So what kind of little tips would you give to everyone who's going to hop on and play it?
You've got to do that, taking your time, lining up the shots. You've got to work out where the enemies are going. So right, I need to shoot there because they're going that way, and you need to dodge the bullets at the same time. It really makes you think, and it's just like, it's such a challenge, but it's so satisfying when you get through a level. When you're in the game menu, there's kind of a bit of code in there, and it looks a bit like a strange menu, and you've got voices telling you it's super hot, super hot, super hot. So there's probably a little bit something extra to this game, maybe a little bit like, in the Animus for Assassin's Creed type thing.
So that's super hot. I can't wait for it to come out, and it's going to be coming to your Xbox One very, very soon.
What's been one of your favorites today, Benny?
It has to be Cuphead. It's one of the most difficult games I've come across. It's a standard 1930s style platform shooter. But the thing that hits me every time is the difficulty. You kind of hop onto it and go, oh yeah, I can just going to walk through. No, you've got to think, you've got to learn different tactics for all the bosses, because one of the big focuses on the game is all the big boss battles, whether you're in the aeroplane, whether you're on the ground as either Cuphead or Mugman. And you've just kind of got to figure out what are the mechanics of the fight. How am I going to get around each mechanic? It's a huge learning curve. Was kind of going through it. Wasn't really getting that far. I was kind of getting to the second phase a couple times, but it's ridiculous. And having that extra person help you and kind of get you through the boss fights, learn the mechanics helps a lot. Has a lot of fun as well. Because if your friend goes down, you're just like, come on, now I've got to do this all myself. We're fighting against a big cuckoo bird. It was coming out of a clock. And his first thing was shooting eggs out of his mouth. So you'd have to avoid the eggs. But the eggs would come from the bird, would hit the wall, and then split and come straight back at you. So you've kind of got to be aware there's going to be a second wave coming at you.
So it's not for beginners, basically, is what you're saying.
Well, it's one of those games, if you've just picked up a controller for the very first time, you're going to find it hard. It's going to be a big learning curve. When you've been stuck on it for an hour, and then you're like, finally done it, move on. It just looks really cool. The design of the game is amazing, that 1930s cartoon style.
Yeah, very Steamboat Willie type thing.
Yeah, and it's also the music as well. It's got a really nice music in the background. It's so much fun. I can't wait to get my hands on it, do some more of the boss battles, see how far I can really get, and kind of give myself a real challenge. Just can't wait for it to come out.
Yeah, I can't wait either. It's coming out soon, so keep an eye out for it. Let us know what you think in the comments below. What other titles are you excited for? Give us a thumbs up.
And also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We've got tons of content coming right here on Xbox On. Idea Xbox titles. So make sure you do that, and we'll see you next time. Bye.